What's up, beautiful people? Cannot believe I got the day off to watch this, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Starting 11. Looks like it's going to be the team that probably starts the season. So, about what I predicted. Maybe Sangari. Dominguez still battling it out. I just think Sangari's got better passing. I want Dominguez to start because I think he fits the role better when it comes to like movement and energy, but it is what it is. Where can I watch, brothers? The match. Anybody wants to come in and ask about where to watch the live stream of the match? I did put a pinned message at the top of the chat with the website. You can click on that, go straight there. You do have to pay a subscription though. I don't remember what it is. I think it's like $2.99 or $1.99 for the single match, or you can get the summer pass, which I paid for was like $14.99. But I mean, I already paid for it, so it's already done and dusted. I did order the kits. So I bought the home kit and I bought the away kit from the official Forest site. That ran me about 280 bucks, which I don't know what that conversion is in pounds. Dollars to pounds sterling, whatever you want to call it. So 207 sterling pounds, whatever you want to call it. Is it pounds sterling and then people just call it pounds, or is it sterling? I've seen it like said 20 different ways, but so yeah. So I dropped that. I got asked on social media about my thoughts on kit purchases because I know a lot of people use other websites like OK Jersey and whatnot to kind of get like knockoff kits for their club. My opinion on that, and I'll probably make this into a clip, is that if you go to the game every week, you pay for a match day ticket. I have zero problem with you buying knockoff kits. I think that if you can't afford to pay the 100 plus pounds it is for a kit, you still gotta be able to support your team. You gotta do what you gotta do, and you're already paying to get into the game every week. Go for it. If you go to the game every week and you have the money to pay for a kit, you have the 100 pounds lying around to pay. I would, because it does support the club. And then if you do not go to any games match week by match week, as in like me, you live overseas, I think 100% you should be buying the kit from the official Forest store because that is your way of showing support of the club and providing financial support. So I just got asked about that by about 3 or 4 people. So I thought I'd put that out there. I'll probably make this a clip just so I can make my stance very clear. I understand that some people can't afford, 200 bucks for the kits, but you're not paying week to week for going to the matches. So you gotta show some support, show a little bit of something. That's just my thoughts on it. Another thing, we had the Carabao Cup draw. I forgot to put that in my Forest news and transfer rumors video, my weekly one, which is already out. So I made a separate video, but I don't really have like a regular news format video. I probably need to fix that and get on that for something that's just like news, not breaking news, but it's only like a single item. I put it in the breaking news format. It is what it is, but basically we got the Carabao Cup draw. We got Leeds United playing them on Tuesday, August 25th. So we play them on Saturday for the Premier League. That is our opening match of the season. And then we play them again that Tuesday at home. Both those games are at the City Ground for the Carabao Cup. The time is already out. So it's going to be 3 p.m., which is 8 p.m. in London. So 3 p.m. for me, 8 p.m. in London. I put that video out. Also, I don't know how y'all watch it in Europe, but if you're in the United States or you have a Paramount Plus subscription, that is how you watch the Carabao Cup this season. Paramount Plus has bought the Carabao Cup rights for the United States specifically. I don't know how it works in the UK and whatnot, but that's just for anybody who is American wanting to watch that. And then the FA Cup, which is obviously going to be later in the season, is still on ESPN Plus. So if anybody wants to check that out, I haven't got a subscription for ESPN Plus yet. I'm probably gonna only buy it once we get to that point, maybe even sooner. I kind of started laying out my schedule for like what I'm gonna be watching because I told y'all before I watch college football, American college football. I watch American professional football, NFL, and then I also watch the Premier League. So my weekends usually I'm watching like 3 games a weekend, and then putting out, of course, my reaction video and then all that. So I'll just putting that together. I got a very filled up schedule. But what y'all are here for the Forest match that's going to start in about 8 minutes. We're going to look at the lineups, and then we're going to look at the lineups for other games that are starting today. The UEFA Super Cup starts at 3 o'clock or 15 minutes after our game starts. So if you guys want to pay attention to that, you can. But we got to hear. Yep. So PSG versus Aston Villa. We'll talk about that in a second. What I really want to talk about is Forest versus Leverkusen. We got the lineups available. So I think, like I just said at the beginning of the live, this is probably going to be the team as of right now that starts for us going into the season. We could make another signing. Like I said, we've been linked with Lamine Kamara. We've been linked with Yusuf Fofana. I put out that video earlier today. Got a lot of links for a lot of players. I also put forward my theory on why we haven't signed a right wing back. So if you guys want to go check out that video, I think it's probably correct. And I find it interesting, especially after I came to that conclusion, that it all kind of made sense. It all made sense. But who do we got on the bench is the real question. Victor, Bot. So Bot's the academy goalkeeper. Morato, Abbott, De Silva Moreira. We might actually go into the season with De Silva Moreira being the backup right wing back. Because after Khalili went to Palace and Reed, we kind of were off Reed because we're not going to pay 30 million for him. We might stick with Moreira. Like, he hasn't looked that bad, but at the same time, if he has to start week in and week out, if Aina gets injured, oof. I think if Aina gets injured, what will most likely happen is Luca Netz will play left wing back, and then Williams will move over to right wing back. And then if one of those two get injured, then you'll see De Silva Moreira. But I don't know, man. The window doesn't close until September 1st. We will have to see. Basically, everybody's on our bench. More importantly, who's not on our bench? So Chris Wood is injured again. Not good for the Chris Wood enjoyers. Everyone else seems to be here except for the kids. So McDonald and Owosu started some of the friendly games. They're academy players. Neither of them seem to be listed here, but I don't know how accurate this is, to be honest. So yeah, they got Schick, Mazza, Terrier, Tillman. So this is Poku. We were actually linked with Poku, which is interesting enough. He's starting. Bade, Belosian, Gutierrez. So Leverkusen are playing their starting team. Like, this is the team they're going to go in the season with. Maybe one or two changes, but that's about it. I don't know if Poku's an out-and-out starter. I think he sits on the bench normally for them. But everyone else, I think, is a starter for them. So it's going to be starters versus starters. I expect Glasner to probably treat this more like a regular game. Yeah, no, I think he will. I was thinking about maybe if he starts like swaps the 11 at halftime. I don't think so. I think he's going to treat this like a normal game. We'll probably see like 60 minutes and then we'll get the full 11 subs. I do think all 11 will be subbed, but I think it'll be later in the game instead of halftime. I think we definitely need to win right out the gate, especially if we're playing like kind of like a starting against the starters. Yeah. But let's look at the other games today. Now that we've kind of gone through the Forest lineup, let's look at the other ones. So we got PSG versus Aston Villa. It starts 15 minutes after our match does. This is the UEFA Super Cup. Looking at PSG, that is all starters. We got Pacha, Marquinhos, Hakimi, Mendes, Neves, Vitinha, Zaire. Well, is Zaire Emery a starter? I don't think so. I think it's actually Fabian Ruiz who's a starter, but I know Fabian Ruiz was linked with a move away from PSG. Got Kvaratskhelia, Doué, and Aklilush. Man, we should have got Aklilush when we were linked with him, man. But no Dembele. Interesting. Is Barcola on the bench? Because I know he was linked with a move to Liverpool. He is not on the bench. I don't see. No, he is right there. Barcola. Dembele is on the bench as well. So not a full team per se. I know Luka Dean is on the bench. He got that move from Aston Villa earlier in the summer. Aston Villa, speaking of, Matson has taken over the left back starting role. Gomez and Kamara, Torres, Lindelof, Cash, probably going to be Konza that starts at right center back instead. Bizot, obviously. Martinez is going to be in goal in the regular season. So I'd say about half. No Ollie Watkins. I do think Buendia will be the left wing starter for them. But very interesting. Do they have the new guy? No, they don't. So they don't have that new guy they signed, that the young kid that's supposed to be like playing the 10 position. So he's not on there at all. Interesting. But I think probably PSG win this. Could be a little disruptive because the new players, but I think overall PSG are probably going to win that. But moving on to other important games that happened. You had Europa League qualification for the Conference League. But I'm looking for actually the friendlies because Newcastle plus Everton played earlier and they played their starting lineups. Of course, minus like a player or two. Where are they at? Everton. I was paying attention to this game because I did see the starting lineup. I know Everton won 3-1. So looking at the starting lineup, Milinkovic, Keane, Tarkowski, Patterson, Armstrong, Hackney, Drewsbury Hall. So no Garner, Njai, Barry, and George against Asula, Wisa. Really? They went, what? Why? Anyways, Torre, Alanga, Bomba, Joe Ellington, Lewis Hall, Botman, Tiao, and Shahar. I don't know if is Livermento injured or not. Shar is injured. Where's Livermento at? Livermento. I don't see him on here. Interesting. But yeah, I was watching that game before we went live. Dude, Newcastle. Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Not good. Not good at all. Some other games that are happening as well. I think Leeds are playing. Fulham are playing. I don't know who they're playing, but they are playing. The players are on the pitch, getting a talking to, getting some water. The game is going to be starting very shortly. So let's move over to the watch along screen. Okay. We got chat. We got the lineup looking good. Doop. Okay, so chat's working. Lineup is up here. We got the scoreboard. We are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Any final thoughts before we get started? Kind of want to listen to my stream, see if it's lagging or if it's doing anything. Pretty good, honestly. Actually, for low latency instead of ultra low latency, the time between live and it going on YouTube is like 3 seconds. So not bad, man. Not bad. We're having good internet today. Assume the position. Assume the position. But more importantly, We are starting, ladies and gentlemen. I was like 2 seconds off. It literally started like 2 seconds outside of it. Milinkovic winning the header. Ball goes out for Leverkusen's throw on the left side. Oh, man. Ball played in. Sangare, Williams, Jesus. Cut out. Leverkusen able to get there. Ina's pressing, though. Trying to dribble forward. Very well played. But Leverkusen retained the ball. It's going to go back to the center backs. Damn, dude, my clock is on point. I don't even have to adjust anything. That's crazy. Oh, nice. Ball won back by Morgan Gibbs White. Played wide to Ina. It's going to go out of play, unfortunately. Bro, I like Ina's dreads, man. He's got that shit, like, pulled tight. Is that cornrows? It doesn't look like. They look too thick to be cornrows. I don't know what that is. Maybe probably just braided. Probably just a normal braiding. Ball off of Diamande for a Leverkusen throw. Forest are in their home kits, red and white, while Leverkusen are in their white and blue away kits. Leverkusen win the ball. Play out to the right side. The right back coming forward. Out to the right winger. Williams is pressing. Ball played inside to Schick very well. Nice turn. Ball played back to the center back. Out to the left-hand side. Now we're moving forward. We are kind of pressing, but they keep finding ways to go get around our press. I don't know what exactly the issue is. Haven't watched the game long enough, but I'll figure it out. Definitely the first thing I'm going to figure out why they keep breaking the press so easily. Ball played long to the right side and out of bounds for a Forest throw. Jesus plays it out of bounds. Leverkusen throw. Throw in. Nice ball out to the left-hand side. Played to the center back, left back. I don't know why we're watching the manager. There's a match being played right now. Why the hell is the broadcast watching the fucking Leverkusen manager? What are we doing? Anyways, back to the game finally. Ina. Milinkovic. Where's Diamant? Oh, there he is. Schlager plays it over the top to Gibbs White. Beautiful ball. Gibbs White going on the left wing. Going full. Williams ahead of him. Come on, dude. Gibbs White, you got to make that pass to Williams, bro. Still dribbling. Williams plays it back to Murillo. Gibbs White still on the left. Gibbs White cuts in. Cross. Back. Goal! Oh, I was about to say Igor Jesus. Indoy. Beautiful ball. I don't know what the hell Leverkusen were doing. Nobody was on Indoy, and he just taps it in for an easy goal. Jesus, man, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Gibbs White with the cross straight into the dangerous area in the 6-yard box. Igor Jesus taking the center back with him. Indoy coming in behind him, absolutely scot-free, and just taps it in for an easy goal. 1-0 to Forest. Wowza. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know why people hate that kit, man. I like the home kit. Like, look at that. Like, I don't think there's any problem with it. I really don't. Like, we've had some ugly kits over the years, man. That is not one of them. Drake, did you just sigh at me? Anyways, Also, I like the really bold white stripes on the shoulders. I don't know why, but I'm always a fan of that. Uh, the match is underway. Leverkusen trying to play out from the back. Very, very risky. Trying to play out. Ooh, ball goes out of play for a Forest throw. Quickly thrown in Igor Jesus. Back to Sangare. Sangare, Murillo, Milinkovic. Milinkovic almost getting himself in danger. Diamande, Ina, Schlager has to step in. Can't get to the ball. Ball's turned over. Here come Leverkusen on the counterattack. Ooh, good stymie by Sangare. Ball has to be played back. Now it goes left side, 1v1 with Ina. Ina blocks the cross. Very good job. Uh, I mean, I know it was Ina's fault that the ball was turned over. It was a bad pass, but good block. Good block. Leverkusen back to the center backs. We are pressing. Ball played in between the line. Jesus with a bad tackle. It's going to be a foul for Leverkusen. I'm trying to figure out how they're breaking our press. Murillo able to win the ball there. Very nicely done. Gibbs White with a nice little toe touch. Unfortunately, can't control it. Gets turned over. Ball tackle. Murillo. Oh, come on. Hits the shin, and it's a Leverkusen free kick. Trying to figure out how they're breaking the press. I think what they're doing is they're pulling inside, and then our fullbacks aren't following. So what it's doing is it's leaving them with gaps in between the line. That's what I'm thinking so far. I don't know about that, bro. It kind of looks like he got the ball. Is that dude wearing shin pads at all? Like his sock face has no like ridges or anything. Ball played short. Leverkusen. Ball over the top. Right side. Back in. In the box. It's tumbling around. Go. Falls. Cleared by Igor Jesus. Ooh. And put over the bar on the volley. Jesus, man. I feel like we're going to have problems with our set pieces this season, dude. Like, we got to deal with that. Cannot be letting that bobble around the box. Cannot be doing that. No, no, no. Are we going to play out? Yeah, we are. Here, Murillo. Out to Diamande. Diamande heads it on to Ina. Ina heads it to Ndoye. Ndoye trying to get there. Will not be able to. Just doesn't have the speed. Leverkusen on the ball. And they play it back to the center backs. Ooh, nice ball through the line, but it goes straight to Ina. Able to intercept it. Who plays it to Diamande. Diamande, Milinkovic. Milinkovic, nice ball out wide to Williams. Williams, Gibbs White. Gibbs White, terrible pass. Luckily, it bounces off, and we get the ball back. Murillo able to collect. Gibbs White plays it to Milinkovic, who just tuned in, who scored? Ndoye. Beautiful cross from Gibbs White. Oh, bad pass by Murillo. Here come Leverkusen. Ooh, bad pass by Leverkusen. Ball goes through to Matt Sells. Man, Murillo, I'm telling Murillo better, tighten up, man. It's fucking not looking good. Ball played long. Ooh, Jesus able to win it, chest it down. Unfortunately, can't control it. Goes back to Leverkusen. Ooh, damn. Almost got. He almost did I don't know what that would be called. Like just a quick stop turn, but to get past Ina, but Ina just fouled him instead. He's like, nah, not happening. Leverkusen trying to play out from the back, plays it out wide. Gibbs White closing down. The right back to the center back. Punts it long, trying to get the ball out wide. Cannot do it and goes out of bounds for a Forest throw. I don't know what's going on, man. I feel like maybe I still can't figure out how they're breaking our press. Like somebody's not doing their job. I just don't know who it is. Oh, Leverkusen win the ball off the throw in somehow. Ball play between the lines. Milinkovic steps out and clears it up. Murillo wins it into Gibbs White. Ooh, tries to make a nice turn. Goes to Ndoye. Ndoye played out to Jesus. Jesus should probably play that to Williams. Does not. I don't know what the hell we're doing here. Why are we not playing that? Inside to Schlager. Schlager out to Diamande. Diamande's first time on the ball. He looks confident. Sangare plays it out wide to Williams. Williams cuts inside. Goes to Morgan Gibbs White. Gibbs White fakes the cross. He's 1v1. Plays it down the line to Williams. Williams tries a cross. Blocked for a corner. I don't know. I don't know why we don't play the ball down the line to Williams more. Like, is it because he's right-footed? I feel like every time, like most of the time when we get the ball over there, we just don't want to make that pass for some reason. Our first corner of the match. Williams to take. Ball is in. Nicely done. Ooh, keeper can't get there. Bobbles around, goes out. I don't know who cleared it, but Sangare gets on it. Sangare plays it down the line to Aina. Aina plays it short to Ndoye. Ndoye to the byline. Ndoye thinking, crosses the ball, back post. Milinkovic wins the header. Stopped on the goal line by their center back who tries to play out. He's trying to play out. Milinkovic, though, absolutely dogging him. Finally gets the ball down the pitch, and Schlager able to recover it. Leverkusen to win? No, it's not looking likely. Williams on the ball, played out to the left. Morgan Gibbs White playing wide. Ball inside, faked by Igor Jesus. Ndoye, ooh, can't get there. Aina is able to get on the ball. Fakes out nobody. Passes it back to Schlager. Schlager plays it to Milinkovic. Murillo. Nice ball between the lines to Jesus, who plays it back to Sangare. Unfortunately, gets a little blocked, so it goes to Schlager. Plays it out to Murillo. Williams on the left. Williams, 1v1. Williams cutting inside. Goes back to Murillo. Murillo plays inside. Nice ball to Nico Williams. Nico Williams to the byline. Ooh, almost gets past their center back, but an excellent tackle by him, and the ball is out for a corner kick. Nah, man, we're putting Leverkusen under the cosh, Carlos. I'm sorry to tell you. We're putting them under the cosh. They had a good start. They were playing through us pretty well, but for like the last 5 minutes, we've been kind of dominating the game. Our second corner kick of the match. Williams to take. Ball played in. Back post. It's nice. Stopped by the goalkeeper. Sangare can't control it. Here comes Leverkusen on the counterattack. Fakes out Schlager. Ball played through the middle. Luckily, Sells is there. Thank God, because that would have been crazy bad. Ball played long. Williams can't win it. Leverkusen able to play out through the midfield. It's just so weird. I don't know what's wrong. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's not Schlager, it's not Sangare. They seem to be in the right positions, but something's wrong. Maybe one of the center backs needs to step out. I can't tell. Anyway, Leverkusen kind of just playing footsies with the ball right now. Tries to play it through, but Schlager able to intercept it. Here come Forest on the counterattack. 4v3. Ndoye crossfield pass to Morgan Gibbs White. Gibbs White fakes, tries to shoot. Shot is blocked. Leverkusen able to recover. Williams able to get there. Ball's off Williams, out for a throw-in for Forest. Williams kind of like kicked it into the Leverkusen center back's face. So Williams throws it back to Murillo. Plays it to Milinkovic. Back to Murillo. Murillo, crossfield ball to Aina. No, that's not going to do that. That's not going to do it. No. A little too far. I look like it kind of got caught by the wind a little bit because it kind of hung up in the air. If he would have been more like direct in his angle and going more towards the sideline, that probably would have been a really good pass because it had the appropriate amount of power. I think it got caught and it kind of just hovered in the air and then it kind of just went out through the back line, the goal line. And now it's a goal kick. Leverkusen goalie kicks it long. Sangari brings it, or Diamande. Ooh, Diamande. You're center back with a touch like that? Brings it down first time? I love it. Love it. Oh, turns the ball over. Milinkovic wins it back. Ndoye. Oh, ball's fumbling, guys. Come on, get a hold of it. Murillo out to Ina. Ina brings it down. We almost made our own problems there. I don't know what Ndoye was doing. Ina. Ndoye lets it run and then gets cut off. That should be a foul, and it is. I forget, like, the Bundesliga kits, they have the club name on the top where the name is, and then the name is actually below the numbers. It's a little weird. Forest throw into Diamande, Milinkovic, Sangare. Oh, Sangare tries to play through the lines, can't get it done. Ball ricochets back, plays it again. Thank God it falls to Schlager. Diamande, Ina, Ndoye, Jesus. Why didn't Ndoye go forward there? Like, he passed the ball to Jesus and then stood there. Why wouldn't you continue going forward? I feel like Jesus was waiting for you to step before. Whatever. Anyways, Leverkusen back on the ball. Played out to the right back, who plays it back to the center back, who brings the ball forward a little bit. I don't know who this guy is with the dyed hair, but pretty good. Plays the ball through the line. Murillo not tight enough. Now he's hassling the midfielder. Midfielder still going. Plays it. And the ball finally fouled by Morgan Gibbs-White and goes down for a Leverkusen free kick. I think it is the center backs. I feel like Murillo's got to be tighter there. I think Diamande on the other side also needs to get tighter. Just anytime you have them people in like the 10 space, like that's your guy. Leverkusen out to the left. Goes back to the center back. He's thinking, plays it to the right. Into the midfield. Out to the right. Nice block by Nico Williams, who tries to get there, cannot do so. Leverkusen win the ball back. I don't know who their number 30 is, but he's having a good time over here on this right side. Ball play between the lines again. Leverkusen able to get there. Ball play between the lines. Williams can't get there. Shot. Ooh, wide of the post. Williams able to get there at the last second and put the striker off. Who is that? Poku? Nice. So you had the striker laid off to the left winger who came across the pitch, played a nice ball, through ball between Murillo and Williams to Poku. Poku not able to shoot before Williams gets there and blocks the shot out for a Leverkusen corner, their second of the match. Hey! It's Talk TV guy. I just saw him in the stands. I can't remember the full name of his channel. What was it? Forest Talk or something like that? Leverkusen, ball in. Oh, Murillo misses that completely. Ball luckily goes wide, out for a goal kick. Jesus, man. Jeez Louise, we're going to have problems in our corners. We got to clean this up. Like, I don't know what Glasner's got to do, but we got to clean this up. Sells. Kicks it long. Jesus able to win it to Morgan Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White tackle from behind. Should be a free kick, and it is. Sangare. Milinkovic. Sangare. Tries to play the ball through the line. Gets intercepted. And Ndoye able to get there, though. Plays it to Igor Jesus. Bad touch, though. Goes in through the keeper. We gotta have a better touch there. You gotta have a better touch, Jesus. Plays it short to the right center back. We're not pressing. Why are we not pressing? Played out to the left, gives white pressing. Ball played long over the top. Diamande going to get there, heads it to the keeper. Sells, collects. Plays it quickly to Murillo. Murillo, Williams. Sangare, Murillo. Sangare. Milinkovic. Diamande. Ndoye. Oh, no, Ndoye's going to let it run to Aina. Aina through the lines to Igor Jesus. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. Plays it back to Ndoye. Ndoye goes all the way back to Diamande. Diamande, Sangare, Schlager, Murillo. Williams out wide, 1v1. Williams cuts it back in, cross, back post. Jesus heads it down. Nobody there, though. Ball played out for, stays in, actually. Jesus fighting for it. Aina pops it up. Aina brings it down. Tackled, though, successfully. Ball played in the box, and Doyle almost getting there. Dang. Ball played out. It is a goal kick, or a corner kick. I don't know why I said goal kick. Corner kick for Forest. And bro, they played a dangerous ball, and like they tried to pass it back to their own player, but it was just Ndoye there. Who's taking this left side? So Schlager's taking it from that far right side. Left-footed, ball in, back post, won by Leverkusen. Williams, though, able to collect it. Brings it down, plays it back to Sangare. Sangare looking for something. Nothing there. Plays it back to Aina, who plays it out left to Murillo. Murillo, Schlager, Aina, Murillo, Schlager. Here we go. Schlager driving forward. Plays out to Williams, Schlager, Murillo. All right, we're just playing footsies at the back right now. We're just playing footsies at the back. Murillo to Schlager. I'll tell you what, man, Schlager's looked fantastic. I think Sangare is trying to kind of play those balls between the lines, but can't do it. Morgan Gibbs White popping up on the right side, and Ndoye on the left right now, interestingly enough. But the ball is played back to Leverkusen. Leverkusen. Oh, man. Anyways. Why are we not pressing him? The goalkeeper literally dropped the ball, and nobody's trying to press him. Ooh, Schlager. Ow. Ball played out to the left. Here they come driving. Aina having to recover. Cuts it back. Plays it. Oh, Gibbs White, you got to get there, bro. Ooh, Sangare with a beautiful interception. Now we are driving forward. Igor Jesus on the ball. Plays it out wide to Morgan Gibbs White. 1v1. Here we go. Morgan, byline, cross, back post. Ooh. Oh, and Ndoye, not on his front foot, man. Ndoye, gotta pay attention, bro. Oh, dude. That cross was fantastic. Ndoye could have had another tap in there, man. Could have had another tap in. I don't know why he didn't score that. Oh, water break. We're sponsored by Red Bull? Or do we just have a Red Bull cooler? Honestly, that kind of looks like the Salzburg logo. Do we steal their cooler at some point? But we never played Salzburg. I'm confused. But anyways, what do we think? What do we think so far? We're on water break right now. Oh, they're handing out wet towels. Like ice cold wet towels. Is it really that hot? Like y'all were just in Portugal. You'd think you'd be kind of acclimatized to the heat. We got nothing. Got nothing to say. I definitely think so far Ndoye's look good. Gibbs White look good. Jesus actually holding the ball up pretty well. But I've never had a problem with Jesus holding up the ball in Europe. Like he was very good in the Europa League. My problem with Jesus is the Premier League. Like I feel like he can't do it consistently in the Premier League. Schlagers look good. Sangare, I think, look defensively very good. The two times he tried to, well, there was more than two, but two of the times that he tried to play the ball between the lines, he kind of played it right to a Leverkusen player. I don't know if that's nervousness or what's going on there, but he needs to fix that. Diamande looks fantastic. Milinkovic looks fantastic. Murillo still looking a little slow. I'd say like a half step behind where he needs to be. Um, just rusty, I guess, if you want to. That's what you want to call it. Would you still take Poku at Forest? Um, you know, probably not because I just don't know where he would play. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I just don't know where he'd play. Like Ndoye is looking to be our starting like right 10. We don't really play with wingers. And then behind him you have Hutchinson. You gotta remember Hutchinson's not playing. Do you play Poku over Hutchinson? So probably not. Probably not, honestly. Evening, Kedris. It is hot here. Yeah. John, you're on the pitch, bro. Where you at? Wave at the camera. I can't see you. Wave, brother. Wave. I don't see you waving. Oh, match restarted. That throw in was knocked back, right back out of bounds. Leverkusen in this back left corner, trying to throw the ball in. Probably should be a violation, but whatever. Leverkusen kicks it long down the line. Milinkovic heads it forward. Ndoye trying to bring it down. Can't do it. Gets intercepted, but able to tackle. No, that's a foul. Yeah. So Leverkusen free kick. Who is that? Fernandez? Hmm. Ball played out to the left. Do they play with a back three or a back four? I can't tell. Because they're always in a back three set when they have the ball, but I think it's a back four. I don't know. Ball played between the center backs, who pops it long to the right side towards Poku. Poku able to bring it down. Here come Leverkusen, number 10. Plays it into the middle, back out to the right. Williams. Ooh, Williams dummied there. Ouch. Not good. Ball to the byline. Murillo cuts it out. Sangare able to clear it. Sangare back out to Gibbs White on the left, who tries to play it in Igor Jesus, but it goes right to a Leverkusen player, and now they have the ball again. One of the Leverkusen players are down, holding his face. No, a bit further north. There on Sunday, though. Oh, you'll be there for the game against Brest. I like Brest. I think they're full of quality. Very good team. Guys, why do we have the water bottles out? You just had a water break. What are we doing here? Put the bottles away. Put them back. Jesus, bro. Question, John. What is hot to you? Like, and if you can, please give it to me in like Fahrenheit, because I don't understand. I know Celsius 0 is 32 Fahrenheit. That's about all I know. So the Leverkusen player is still down on the pitch. What's the issue here? He was holding his face at first. Now they're looking at his leg. The physio just gave the manager a thumbs up, so apparently he's good to go. I don't know what to say. The two big breast players up front are my favorite. Controversial, but I see something big in them. I think they're a very full team. Um, I think the manager does a really good job of milking as much potential out of them as they can and developing a quality team because like they were in the Champions League last season. So very very full roster. I would say rounded out very well. A little bit soft and pliable when it comes to their defense. I think they need to work on that. But I mean, outside of that, I think they're gonna have a decent season. Ball played out to the left. Why is that Poku who's deep right now? Played out to the right. I think that is Poku. So he dropped in deep. Where's the right back at? Huh? Anything over 85? Lightweight. Lightweight. That's lightweight, man. Uh, is that with or without humidity, John? Ball played to left, cross into the box. Murillo lets it go. Just wide the post. Oh, Murillo, you're pissing me off, bro. Like, I know you can't really jump right now because you're fat, but at least be able to judge the ball properly in the air, man. Oh, dude, didn't even try to jump. Dude, what are we doing? Murillo, Williams, Igor Jesus. Bad pass. Gibbs White, though, able to get there. Sangare. Diamande. Sangare. Schlager. Sangare. Sangare looking better. I think he's starting to grow into the game. Diamande back to Milinkovic. Murillo. Is it crazy to say that Murillo might be the weak link in our defense this season? Sangare, Ndoye, Sangare. Bad layoff by Ndoye. Sangare not able to get there. Foul the Leverkusen player. Free kick played quickly through the lines. Left coming out. Ooh, bad pass. Schlager able to collect it. Schlager coming forward. Schlager tries to pass it to Jesus. Jesus bodied off the ball. Ball played through the line. Here comes Schick. Tries to pop it over the top and does so. Is that a goal or is he offside? I cannot see the flag. That is a goal. Schick with the equalizer. Does a nice little, I forget what it's called, chip over the goalkeeper for the goal. But, I mean, all that came from Schlager trying to play to Jesus. Jesus getting bullied off the ball. And then the ball played forward and quickly through the lines. Diamande not able to recover. Sells comes out and just gets absolutely chipped with ease. I like Schick. I usually get him in my FUT teams. There's always humidity here. That's fair enough. The most toxic. I don't like that laugh, bro. I'm scared. I'm trying to think what the problem is right now. I think could I be wrong in saying we're trying to be too direct? Like we can play with it a little bit more. Like we were winning the game. You don't need to try to be so like trying to cut between the lines so much. Sangare, Jesus. See that's what I'm talking about. See, Jesus plays it back to Diamande that time. Like just like calm down, bro. You're winning the game. No. Murillo out to Williams. Williams driving forward. Why is nobody in the left 10 space right now? Gibbs White back to Murillo, who plays it off the Leverkusen player for a Forest throw-in. Leverkusen is good at counterattack. The problem is we gave them that. Like we're trying to play these risky passes in between the lines. When you're winning the game, you got to learn when to press and when not to press. And I don't mean as in like defensively pressing. I mean as in like when you play direct and when you don't play direct. And when you're up 1-0, you don't need to play so direct. You can afford to play around with the ball a little bit. And you're making these 50-50 passes like that in Igor Jesus. If Igor Jesus doesn't stay on the ball, he wins it. Here comes Gibbs White off the free kick. Down the line to Ndoye. Ndoye to the byline. Ndoye cross, blocked, scooped up by their keeper. But yeah, anyways, it's been coming. I don't think so. I do not think it was coming. I think we made a dumb decision. Diamande able to get there, plays the ball back to Matt Sells, plays it out to Murillo. No, we've created our own problems this game so far. Yeah, I seen that mistake, but let's go. Vamos Forest. Yeah, I don't know. Williams, bad pass, but Gibbs White able to get on the ball. Gibbs White checks back, goes inside to Schlager. Schlager driving forward, plays it out to Gibbs White. Gibbs White checks back, cross, Ndoye. Oh, over the bar. He tried to head it. I just think a couple of things. One, why are we not playing to Nico Williams more? I feel like we're just ignoring his runs. He's making really good runs. Also, it feels like Sangari and Schlager are not moving very well. Because, like, when Gibbs White vacates the left 10 space to go out wide, when Williams has the ball, one of the 6 or the 8 needs to fill the space in that 10 area, and neither does so. Like, Jesus doesn't come around. I feel like it probably should be a rotation with Jesus coming in, but he doesn't do it either. So I'm very, very confused about what we're trying to do. Oop, bad pass. Schlager able to pick up the ball. Here comes Ndoye. Ndoye out to Ina. Ina, 1v1. Ina, cross, back post. Williams wins the header, brings it down for Sangari, who plays it out to Gibbs White. Gibbs White, Sangari. Sangari looking to shoot. Can't get there, plays it out to Diamande. Ina on the right. Ina, cross. Jesus brings it down. Oh, Sangari. Oh, over the bar. Sell Jesus real quick. I think Jesus is a quality player. I just don't think as an out and out striker he's good enough. And I don't see a world where he plays this 10 position in the system. Bad pass by Sangari, turns the ball over. Here come Leverkusen on the counterattack, coming down the left side. Able to check back because Ina's able to cut it off. Ball played out to the right. Here comes the right back. Bad touch, able to keep control though. Played inside, picked off Sangari on the ball. Murillo tries to play it over the top, can't do so. Ball is cut out. Williams back to Sells. I just think a 4-2-3-1 suits Jesus a lot better. We can play that 10 position, that shadow striker position. That's where we had success under Pereira. I'm kind of disappointed that we couldn't, or Glasner couldn't even. Oh, Jesus almost loses the ball. Luckily, gets the foul. I just think I don't think Glasner ever even really considered a 4-2-3-1, which is frustrating. It's frustrating, but it's whatever. Back to Murillo. He'll be fine by the start of the season. I hope so. The problem with Murillo is he doesn't treat his body like a professional should treat his body. Like, that means working out even when he's off. And the problem is that he can get away with that now because he's so young. His body can quickly get his shape back. But what about when he's older? When he's like 26, 27, 28, where the body's recovery speed starts to, the natural recovery speed starts to slow down? Like, what then? Are you going to be able to get in shape? I just think it's going to be a long-term problem. But here come Forrest down the left-hand side with Morgan Gibbs White, 1v1. Gibbs White driving. Gibbs White with a bad touch. Works out somehow. Goes back over everyone's head. Out for a throw. Forrest got more possession. I would say so, yeah. I think Leverkusen in the first 15 minutes had more possession, but we've kind of clawed it back. It feels like we have more possession. I can check the actual stats real quick. I don't know if they're tracking this because it is a friendly. Ooh, PSG scored against Aston Villa. Ball kick long by Leverkusen, won by Milinkovic. God, Milinkovic so good with heading the ball. Played by Schlager through the line. Gibbs White on the left side. Why are we not playing to Williams? Why are we not playing to Williams, bro? Now you lose the ball. Here come Leverkusen. Luckily, Sangari's there, so they have to check back. Ooh, we're pressing. Ooh, we're pressing. Oh, that's not a foul, ref. Ref, that's not a foul, dude. That was a clean win by Jesus. That's not a foul. Are they tracking the stats? No. So SofaScore is not tracking it. Ball played out left by Leverkusen. Left back driving down the line. Tackled. And Doy wins the ball. And Doy trying to get away. Gets held. And that should be a yellow card. But I guess it's a friendly. It is a friendly. No, Fotmob's not tracking it either. I feel like we got more possession. Milinkovic, Sangare, Milinkovic lets it run to Diamande. Frequentrus says hi. Hi. I don't know if I said your name right or not. Sells, kicks it long, under pressure. Jesus chasing. Leverkusen will play it back to the goalkeeper. I'm not liking this. Not liking this at all. Mm. Mm. Yep, turn the ball over. Here comes Leverkusen. Schick on the ball. Schick plays out to the left. Plays into number 30. This guy is all over the place. Plays it out wide to the right. Williams trying to close down. Ball crossed. Milinkovic clears it. Ball recovered the edge of the box. Shot blocked. Williams gets there. Able to recover. Plays it down the line. Jesus, not fully aware. Gets tackled from behind in a sliding tackle. Fernandez, bro, fucking chill. It is preseason. Like, that dude just fucking slid tackle into Jesus from behind. He's lucky Jesus, like, jumped over him. Bro, are you spamming in my chat right now? For Quintrus? Are you spamming in my chat right now? Boop boop boo. You can take a timeout for like 10 minutes. Take a timeout, bro. We don't want to be spamming, okay? What's up, American Turkey? Hello. Hey. Ball played out wide. Leverkusen goes all the way back. So they have 4 players on cover with a 5th player who kind of is dropping deep. See, like right now, Poku is being covered by Murillo and Williams. I feel like, Schlager with a great tackle. Gibbs White wins the ball, plays it out wide to Ndoye. Ndoye checks back, plays it to Aina. Aina, unfortunately, can't get forward. Have to play it back to Sangari, who goes to Diamande. I feel like we're doing something wrong when it comes to our matchups. Like, I feel like Williams and Murillo shouldn't be covering one player. Williams should be up the pitch more. Schlager, back to Milinkovic. Who do you bet are going to win Premier League other than Nottingham, of course? I think probably Arsenal, unfortunately, because, I mean, that Bruno Guimaraes signing is fantastic. Now, I know a lot of people immediately assume he's going to immediately bet in and it's not going to be a problem. Ooh, nice head ball to Williams by Gibbs White. Here comes Williams to the byline. Cross blocked. Forest corner. But I think Arsenal just defensively are so good. I don't think any other team has done enough to push them. Maybe Man City. I don't know why people don't think Elliot Anderson can be the Rodri replacement. Like people don't understand how good Elliot Anderson is defensively and how bad he was going forward when it comes to scoring goals. I think he could definitely take over the Rodri role. Ooh, ball played in. Keeper clears it. Schlager shot. Ooh, over the bar. Well, yeah, we're over the 45-minute mark. Are we not showing extra time? Like, there's no plus thing or anything. Okay, he just called for halftime. So we go into halftime, 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Um, definitely need some adjustments. I think Glasner probably needs to have a talk with Murillo and Diamande. Both of them need to step out into the midfield to cover those 10 positions better. I also think the fullbacks need to be a little bit braver in defense, need to step forward and cover the wide players. It almost needs to look like fullback on fullback action because you can't be having Morgan Gibbs White covering the fullback. It just doesn't work in this type of system. Hey, I have that kit. Not the Capital One one, but the other one, the Cayenne one. If you follow Bundesliga at all, what do you think will take it home? Bayern, bro. Unfortunately, I just don't think Dortmund or what was the other team I was thinking about? It was Dortmund and somebody else. I just don't think they've done enough to push Bayern. I think Bayern, they extended Harry Kane. Elise's still there. Musiala is not going to be injured. I I mean, you lost Adeyemi. No, I'm thinking of the wrong team. That's Dortmund. I just don't see a world where you compete with Bayern. They still have Kimmich. They still got basically everybody. It's just they're gonna take it home, I believe. Honestly, you could make the argument that Dortmund got weaker. I could see Wolfsburg not really pushing for the title, but having a better season. I think Frankfurt are going to drop a little bit. Who else? Leverkusen. I think Leverkusen probably going to finish where they normally do. Who else? That's probably about it. That's about all. That's the extent of my following in the Bundesliga. Are they not even going down the tunnel at halftime? I don't know, bro. They're just playing replays and highlights from the first half right now, so I have no idea. We definitely could have scored a second at some point. We definitely had chances. I do think we need to make adjustments. We need to be playing that ball out to Williams more. He's always open. I already talked about the defense. I think people need to realize that not being direct all the time is also a type of directness, which doesn't make any sense, but it would. If you go wide instead of trying to go between the lines, like when you try to go between the lines sometimes, it's a lot easier. It's looking like they did go down the tunnel. That's just our backups warming up. I don't know where the Leverkusen players are. The backups, that is. They're not. I don't see them anywhere. What do you think of Stuttgart and Leipzig's chances? Uh, none. I don't think they're gonna win it. I think Stuttgart. I could argue that they actually got weaker in this window. I could make that argument. As for Leipzig, I just don't. I feel like Leipzig is a selling club. They just have players to develop so they can sell them. I I'm gonna be honest, and it might be insulting to Leipzig fans, but I just never look at them as a team that's actually trying to put forward a competitive team to win something. They feel like and they look like a completely developmental team. All they're trying to do is develop players and then sell them. Kind of like Brighton. I don't know why y'all don't like that away kit, dude. That green away kit is fire. Someone told me they wanted light green stripes on it. I'm like, what are you crazy? That would look terrible. Leipzig has no fans, no need to apologize. Hey, Uh I just saw our players doing suicides on the touchline. I guess they're not playing. I think we're gonna rotate at halftime. Actually, if he's making them do, I don't know what y'all call them in Europe, but suicides are when you go forward, you touch the line, you go back, touch the line, go forward further, touch the next line, go back to the line, touch it, and you keep doing that. It's kind of like a shuttle run, except the length keeps getting longer and longer for each rep. But that's what we call it in America, anyways. It's looking. I think we're gonna rotate. Do like that green away kit. Yeah, I think it's fire, dude. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "This looks good. It looks good." I wonder what it would look like if it had white stripes instead of red stripes. But I understand when you have such a bright home kit with red and white, you have to have like a really darker away kit, and I like the coloring and everything. I like both the kits, honestly. That's why I bought both of them. I'm curious to see what our alternate kit's gonna be. I heard some disturbing rumors that it could be like lime green or some shit like that, like yellowish type looking color. That would be disgusting. Like you would have to do a lot of work to make that look good. A lot. The green kit looks nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people were complaining about it. I like it a lot. How's that PSG game on? PSG. The only thing I hate about preseason is that I have to change the entire lineup, like you guys see over here. I have to change all 11 of them when they do the substitutions. Man, it's a pain in the ass. So still 1-0. Kvaratskhelia is the one who scored the goal in the 20th minute. It's at Red Bull Arena. That's funny. We were just talking about Leipzig and Salzburg, and they're playing at the Red Bull Arena. Doué with the assist. PSG has 70% possession. Has one big chance. No, Aston Villa has one big chance. Really? What's the chance? Maggio, Kamara, Maggio again, Hemmings. So that was blocked. Missed. Interesting. No corner kicks, really. Aston Villa had one. Yeah, the third kid is always interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Some years it's pretty good. Some years, freaking ugly. If I'm gonna be frank. Honestly, I don't. This might be controversial. I don't like the collars. Like when we had the collar last year on those pinstripe kits, I don't like it. It feels weird to me. Like I'm watching and I'm like, bro, these are professional athletes. Why are we wearing like polos on the pitch? Like, why are we wearing button ups on the pitch? It's weird. That could be just an American bias, though, to be honest. Um, I mean, it doesn't look like Aston Villa is getting absolutely wrecked. It looks like they're putting up a good fight for what it's worth. I don't know what the goal came from. Probably watch a highlight or something of it later on. My thing is like the Premier League starts next week. I feel like we should be playing these players in longer games. Maybe that's why they were doing the workout on the side, because he knows that these players need to be in shape. They should be in shape like right now, or at least by the start of next week. They need to be already in shape. That's why like you see like these professional players nowadays, they don't like when you go into your break and you go into your off season, you should still be working out. Maybe not to build muscle or like do anything crazy, but you should be doing at least enough to maintain your physique. That's part of being a professional in this day and age. And that's why like people like Murillo, like it really frustrates me. Like, and he's not going to be able to keep doing this. Like, he's not going to be getting away with it his entire career. If you can develop those habits now, they'll serve you for a long time. And the younger you develop those habits, the longer your career will go. We see more and more players playing into the mid 30s now. That's because of the standards that are held now by training and physicality. Like people train in their off season. So I don't know. Leverkusen had a good kit in years. I thought, I'm not even lying, their kit looks the same every year to me. I think they had 1 year where they went with like an alternative looking kit where it was like blue or something, and that looked good. But usually they look like crap. What's the day? Wednesday? What's happening in the Man U Leeds match? Hope Leeds are looking poor, seeing as we've got them twice. Let me take a look. Leeds United. It's currently 1-1. Joshua Xerxes scored in the 16th minute. Brendan Aronson scored in the 29th minute. It is currently the 55th minute. Let me look at the starting lineup. I'll tell you how many starters there are. So for Man United, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 starters. Is Diallo a starter for them? And then for Leeds, there are one. Actually, Trafford got pulled off the pitch. He's been substituted. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 starters for Leeds as well. But they've already rotated everybody. When did they rotate? They rotated at halftime. Okay, yeah. So they rotated everybody at halftime. Manchester United only rotated 3 players at halftime instead of the full 11 like Leeds. And it's still 1-1. Ay, ay, ay. I don't. Is Tanaka a starter for him? I really like Tanaka. I think he lacks physicality, but I really like Tanaka. Maybe not. So maybe 6 starters instead for Leeds. Maybe even 5 starters. I don't know. Leeds are going to be a problem either way. If you look at them, they're very good defensively. I think I think it's gonna be a tough game. I don't know how they're gonna rotate though. I think they'll probably play their starting 11 for both games, and maybe we'll do the same. It just kind of sucks that we couldn't get like a gimme match in our first round. But then again, I think, and this might get me in trouble, but I will caveat by saying this is just my opinion. I think the draws for every competition in football is rigged. I think it is. I think it is rigged. I just like there's too many times where you get these teams that are playing each other. It's coincidence. It's like coincidence. I think not. It just happens too much. I'm not convinced we should play a back three. I feel like we will get ripped apart too often. Uh, I mean, we made it work with Pereira. Then again, he really only played a back three in Europe, didn't he? I don't know. I think problem is we signed Diamande. So now you kind of have to do it. You have too much money invested not to. Because if you go to a back four, who do you drop? Right now, your answer should be Murillo. So you play Diamande on the left, but he's right-footed. How does that work? I mean, Aina and Williams can play right back. Savona can play right back. Luca Nets cannot play left back. He's very much defensively still needs some work. Hey, Yatesy. Looks like we're doing like a full substitution. Well, we should target a cup this season. I think so. I think we'll target. Will we win a cup? I don't know. It depends. Honestly, it really does depend on how we do in the Premier League. Like, there's history of a three back working. Glasner's got a three back to work at Crystal Palace, but it could go wrong. Could very much go wrong. McAtee's out. Damn it. It's gonna be a full 11 rotation. Oh, it's gonna be such a pain in the ass. Okay. So it's probably gonna spend I'm probably gonna be spending the first 5 minutes of this half just trying to figure out what players are on the pitch. So there's Cali Mwendo. I see Dominguez. So Dominguez. I see Cali Mwendo. I see Abbott. All right, we got to figure this out. So De Silva Moreira on the right. This is pain. Oh, pain. Oh, pain for me. Oh, pain. All right, clock is right. Backward. Is that backward? That's Cali Window. Cross into the box. Ball played out wide to the right. All right. I got the back line. I got the back three. I just saw a snapshot of them. So it's going to be Abbott on the right. Yates in the middle. And Jair Cunha on the left. I see Dominguez and McAtee. I see Cali Mwendo. He's playing that right 10. Taiwo's up top. And who's playing that left 10 position? It is that Bakwa? Oh, it's Callum Hudson-Odoi. I was like, that can't be Backwell. That dude doesn't have the little tuft of hair up top that he has normally. All right, that's the lineup right there. Your boy got it done pretty quick, if I don't say so myself. Anyways, Leverkusen playing the ball back. Taiwo pressing. Goes all the way back to the keeper. Played inside. Back out. Did Leverkusen rotate? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, they did. They rotated some of their players. Schick is still on the pitch. Number 30 is still on the pitch. Poku still on the pitch. They did switch out that center back. Their left back and right back are the same though. So it looks like they swapped about 4 players. John Vick and Nick. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I didn't want to think about him too hard, to be honest with you. I just mentally just block him out. Jared Cunha, nice ball played down the line. Laid off by McAtee. Cunha into Taiwo, plays it out to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum not able to hold on to the ball, goes out for a Leverkusen throw. Now, how many corners Leverkusen make? I think they're at like 3. It's like 2 or 3. Ball played back. Played out to the right. Ball over the top. Yates into the back of the player. Gets a foul on the edge of the box, right side of the pitch. You know, I think Yates probably needs to learn that the difference between being a midfielder and a center back is that as a midfielder, you can kind of like go into the back, like you can barge in the back of players. Can't really do that as a center back, man. You got to be able to use your strength to outmaneuver players. But Leverkusen are going to take this free kick. Probably not a shot. Probably looks to be a cross. Oh, nope. Nope. They tried to shoot near post. Went slightly wide. We're trying to play out from the back. Abbott kicks it long, though. Taiwo, I don't know what happened there. He just kind of fell over. Ball goes back to the Leverkusen keeper. Played through the middle. Played out to the left. Nets. Oh, man. They're just playing through our press so easily. It's kind of annoying. I mean, we're not at 100% pressing intensity, but we're pretty close. Oh, nice takedown by Poku, I believe. Luckily cleaned up by McAtee. Back to Victor. Victor kicks it long. Taiwo trying to get there. Ooh, he might get there. Nope. Center back able to get it, unfortunately. Here come Leverkusen playing between the lines. Tries to turn on the ball, but Jair Cunha does what I was talking about and steps out and follows the player so the player can't turn. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Murillo should have been doing. Ball played short. Jair Cunha cuts him off again, doing what you're supposed to do. Ball played down the line. Cunha able to cut it out. Ball cross, back post, way too far. But Leverkusen will be able to collect it. Ball played short. Cut out by McAtee. Abbott on the ball, being pressured, plays it inside to Yates, who punts it long. Taiwo there to collect it. Yates with actually, that was a really good clearance. I feel like Yates' passing is so underrated. Those socks of John Vick's would probably come up to my neck. I didn't even look at them. Aren't all the goalkeeper socks like super high or something? Ball played out to the right to Morera, McAtee, Yates, Abbott. Calimundo lays it off for McAtee, who plays it out wide to Morera. I think Calimundo in this, like one of these 10 positions, is fantastic. Oh, bad pass by Morera. Oh, they gave him a foul. So the Leverkusen guy kind of tripped him a little bit, but he kept going, and then he made a bad pass, and I guess they called it back for advantage. Dominguez, Abbott, Yates, Dominguez. Ah, he kind of slipped as he tried to pass that. Leverkusen get the ball. Ooh, Dominguez with a cutout though. Here we go. Taiwo cuts inside. Oh, Taiwo. Why are you trying to act like you're gonna shoot that shit in your left foot, bro? You know it ain't happening. Oh, ball played. Cali window. 1v1. Cali to the byline. Cross. Taiwo shot. Ooh, it was gonna go wide, but saved by the keeper. Ah, dude, I'm telling you, bro. Cali window in this in these 10 positions. I've been saying it all preseason. He's crazy. Foul by Dominguez on Maza. So probably Leverkusen free kick. I like Cali, dude. I really do. And it's interesting that he's playing. So Bakwa not playing. Hutchinson not playing. Very interesting. Cho just got absolutely done there. That was kind of embarrassing to watch. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Cunha pressed up the pitch out of the back line. What you're supposed to do. And Murillo and Diamande weren't doing that in the first half. Oh, bad pass by Morera. Ooh, luckily it goes off Leverkusen player for a Forest throw. Morera is not looking good so far. But yeah, I think it's interesting. So if we're gonna play Cali at this like right 10 or left 10 position, I kind of like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, Jair Cunha can't control the ball. Good tackle by McAtee. Able to get there. Played back to Victor. Victor, dangerous pass. Goes back to Yates. Yates kicks it down the line. Won by Leverkusen. Are they able to bring it down? Yes. But gets crowded out by Dominguez and Abbott. Dominguez wins the... Oh, come on, ref. Are you fucking kidding me? Is Cho on? Yes, he's playing the left 10 position. He doesn't look very good. He looks slow and a full step behind. But I think you can tell, and I talked about this in my buy loan keep video for Forest, the Forest squad. Looks like Tyler Benden's gonna go. Looks like Bakwa's gonna go. Savona's still injured, so I don't know what's going on with him. Cho and Murillo are out of shape. You can clearly tell. But yeah, you can definitely tell there's some people who are on the out. Here comes Leverkusen over top. Ooh, over the bar. Who's that? Schick? No. Are we gonna try to play out from the back? Yep. Yates to John Victor. Nope, he punts along. Cali, nice header to Morera. Goes back to Cali. Plays to Taiwo. Beautiful, beautiful teamwork between those three right there. Taiwo back to McAtee. McAtee shot. Always going wide. Dude, Calimundo looks so freaking good, bro. Yeah, Cho is a bit of a worry. Yeah, he looks out of shape. He looks a step behind. He needs to tighten up, bro. Like Glasner don't deal with bullshit. Like Glasner is a team first manager. Like he will dump Cho's ass if he don't figure it out. I understand Cho's been injured. That's probably why he's getting the benefit of the doubt, but he need to tighten up. Especially with Cali Mwendo looking this good. Like, look at this movement, dude. Oh my god. Like he just knows where to be. Oh, oh my god. Off the ball movement is fantastic. Cunha lets it run through to the goalkeeper. Okay. But yeah, I think I think there's a world where at some point in the season, Kai Mwendo could be one of our starting tens. And the more I watch this, honestly, the more and more I feel like we need a striker. Like, I don't know. I feel like Taiwo just feels more threatening than Jesus. Like Jesus is better for like linking up play. He feels more involved. Ooh, Abbott able to win it back. Callum Window, very nice touch. Callum Window, oh, tackle from behind, loses the ball. McAtee, though, there to pick it up. McAtee, ooh. Dude, why are you smacking McAtee in the face, bro? Dude, McAtee in this deeper role, man, I'm telling you. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Where's my depth chart for Nottingham Forest? I want to just look at it. Just want to look at it. I need to think about some things. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Cross by and my stream is frozen. And it's frozen. Nice. Nice. Three. Okay. Caught back up. Apparently, I was like 10 seconds behind. The stream froze for some weird reason. But we're caught back up now. McAtee takes the free kick quickly, goes out to, and it just lagged again. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. And we're lagging. And we are lagging. Never have a problem. All of a sudden, we got a problem. Um. Okay, now the entire site went down. What are we doing? Like Forest, we gotta get a better website, man. Like the whole site just went down. Okay, we're back. Sorry for technical difficulties. Not really my fault. Who was that? McAtee. Ball played in. Ooh, that was almost a knock-on header. Who was that? Dominguez? Came back at the right time, man. Full in action. Yates went to the front post. Oh, yeah, it was a... Actually, I think Dominguez just completely missed it. I think it came off the Leverkusen player. But we get another corner. Oh, ball played short. Oop, Cho collects it again. Played in. Back post. Out for another corner. We're just racking up corners, man. Racks on racks on racks. McAtee to take it. Nice one to the back post. Unfortunately, Leverkusen win it. Moreira heads it forward. McAtee on top of it, collects the ball. Shoot, son! Oh. That was blocked, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, another corner. Working for me, bud. Yeah, I just went down for like 3 seconds and then came back up. I don't know what's going on. I've never really had an issue with it. Is it storming outside? No, it's fine. Whatever. It's fine. McAtee to take it again. McAtee, nice. Ooh, Yates, bro, put on target, dog. McAtee, cross. Oh, a little too floaty. The keeper's able to collect it. Dude, McAtee in this deeper role is fantastic. I'm loving it. Here come Leverkusen again, left side. Played out to the right. I think it is a 4-back. You know how like when Pep was managing, he kind of like he played a back 4, but when he was in possession, he would switch to like a back 3. That's kind of like what Leverkusen do. We are pressing. Ball played out wide. McAtee pressing the left back, who tries to play it and gets it through to the center back. So, I don't know. I feel like it's like a difference in like 10% intensity. It's the reason why we can't press. Oh, ball played through the lines on the right side. Leverkusen. Ooh, nice cutout. Ball played through to Taiwo. Taiwo down the left wing. Come on, Taiwo. Come on. Oh, come on. He checks back to Luca Nets. Dominguez. Cho. Dominguez. Yates. Dominguez. Cho. Cross. Still in the box. Cleared. Dominguez collects, goes back outside to Cho. Cho cross again. Cleared by Leverkusen again. Yates comes and collects. Shot blocked from the edge of the box. Cunha able to get it. Dominguez. Cho. Luca Nets. Cunha. Yates. Driving forward. Cunha. McAtee. Interesting. That was interesting. As soon as Yates stepped out of the back line to drive forward, McAtee immediately dropped into the back 3. And that's very interesting because Schlager did the same thing. So that's an instruction. That's a tactical instruction. As soon as one of those center backs step out, one of the midfielders has to step in the back line. Here comes Abbott dribbling down the right side. Plays it out to Calimundo. Plays it inside to Moreira. Moreira tries to drive. Is cut off. Plays it back outside to Calimundo, who goes back to McAtee. McAtee cross. Oh. Ooh. Luca Nets lets it go, and it almost goes like sneaks into that far post, but unfortunately just wide and goes out for a goal kick. Cho starting to work his way back into the game, looking better and better. Calimundo is fantastic. McAtee on point, man. I don't think might not need a midfielder, bro. I would take Kamara. I talked about him in my earlier video, but I mean, it looks pretty good. We just kind of look like we need to focus. We need to tighten up. We still got that rust, that off-season rust. You know what I'm saying, man? know what I'm saying? Got that rust. Not for the first time this preseason. The second string looked more dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because the second string are actually fighting for a excuse me, starting for a fighting spot. They're sharper, and that's why. Whereas the first string, maybe they subconsciously feel more entitled, so they don't have that extra like 5-10% effort that the second string does. Because like you look at McAtee, you can definitely see the effort, and he's absolutely making this deeper role his own. He's looking fantastic, and a lot of people don't realize this, but McAtee is actually the same weight class as Anderson, but because of the way that McAtee's like built, like his physique, he looks less thick and skinnier than Anderson, which is interesting. Looks like Leverkusen are going to try to play out from the back. That's interesting. By the way, thank you, American Turkey, for subscribing. I don't know why it took 40 minutes to get the notification, but here we are. I was looking at someone recommended I look into StreamYard. Apparently that's what a lot of the YouTubers use is StreamYard, so I've been checking it out. I don't know if I really like it that much cuz you kind of have to like I have to like rebuild everything in StreamYard. Whereas when I use like right now I use Streamlabs, and what it does is it lets me port over my settings from OBS, which played short by Marrera. Luckily Yates gets there, punts it long, Cali window chasing, headed back. Cali window able to get there. Ball played through by Dominguez. Marrera back cut back cross, not there. Not there at all. Ball punted long. Cunha wins it. Heads it to McAtee, who plays it out to Abbott. I definitely think McAtee's always been one of our more talented players. I've never argued that. My problem with McAtee's always been his energy and physique. But anyways, back to me complaining about my problems and you being have to listen. Uh, so that's my whole thing with StreamYard is I have to rebuild everything. Ooh, damn, bro. Tywers got taken out. That's not a foul, ref? But I did make a StreamYard account in case, there's a miracle in one of these. Somebody wants to do a collab with me. Because I know someone last stream was asking about if I was willing to do collaborations with other creators. Definitely up for it. Definitely up for it. Ball played out wide to the left, down the line. Bad touch by their player. Cali kicks it out of play, though. So it is a Leverkusen throw. I'll tell you what, this one game a week thing is going to be really good for betting in these players, making sure they learn his system. I feel like we've probably unlocked maybe like 55% of what Glasner wants from his team when it comes to tactics and whatnot. Free kick, ball played quickly. Cunha to Yates. Abbott inside, nicely done. Cali Mwindo pops it out wide to Luca Nets. That's what I'm talking about. Luca Nets driving forward. Luca Nets looking for a pass. Goes back to Dominguez. McAtee. McAtee back in. Cuts back out. Goes to Marrera. Marrera cross. Cut out by Leverkusen. Goes back to Zach Abbott. Ow. Yates. Cunha. Nets. Dominguez. Back to Yates. Abbott. With a nice touch. Into Cali Mwendo. Cali, nice touch again. Ooh, gets the ball tackled off of him. Goes again. Leverkusen player able to dribble around Moreira, driving down the sideline. Abbott gets there, hits the ball off the Leverkusen player, goes out for a Forest throw-in. Ball played out to Cunha. Back to Yates. McAtee. Cali. Cuts inside. Plays out to Jair Cunha on the left. Cunha. Cho. Tries to dribble through. Falls over. No foul. Played inside. Luckily, Lucanet's able to cut off the return pass, and Leverkusen will have to go back to the center backs. Play coming to the left side. Oh, nice turn off of McAtee. Ball comes inside, cut out by Moreira. Beautiful tackle. Calimundo driving back up the pitch, looking for an option. Nobody really available. McAtee slow to get up. Finally on his feet. We go back to Yatesy. Out wide to Moreira. Abbott. Moreira. Ooh, nice. Tries a nice ball down the line. Doesn't work out. Leverkusen cuts it out. Here they come on the counterattack. Luckily, we got like 6 players back, so it doesn't really amount to much. Ball played out to the right. Do. Ball played back to the center backs. Feels like the game's kind of just slowed to a snail's pace, to be honest with you. Not that the first half had that much intensity, to be honest. Oh, nice cutout. Abbott with the pass. Not good enough. Leverkusen intercept. Leverkusen ball hit out wide to the right. It is going to go. Oh, stays in actually. Try to play the ball. Luckily, nope. Lucanet's not able to get there. Ball played out. Yates clears it. Dominguez tries a slide tackle. Slides again to block the shot. And it's over. Goes out for a corner kick. Oh, Aston Villa scored. And then PSG just scored as well, but there's a VAR review. For what? Leverkusen take the corner. It's in. Cunha clears it to the top of the box. How is that not a foul on Callum Window? What? Yates, what are you doing? Yates, get back in the. Get back. Get back. Bro's all the way up there trying to play striker. Nets wins the header. Cho going to be able to bring it down. Here we go. Counterattack, boys. Although we're severely outnumbered. Luca Nets. Cali Window. Cho. Cunha. Not really that good of a pass. Goes out to Abbott. Moreira. Abbott. Yates. Abbott. VAR review check is done. PSG now lead again 2-1. Oh, nice play by Moreira. Here comes McAtee. McAtee, shoot! McAtee! Ooh, right at the goalkeeper. Bro, have some more confidence, bro. Can't just be like shooting right down the middle. think he was hoping for like a deflection or something. The dog is snoring behind me. That's funny. Leverkusen kick it long. Yates wins the header. Leverkusen cleans it up. Played out to the left. Moreira pressing. Come on, Moreira. Get him, son. Cali pressing. We are pressing. Press, boys. Come on, Cho. Why you step behind everybody? There you go, Cunha. Get him. There you go, Cunha. You see that? Cunha chasing that guy, that midfielder, all the way up the pitch. That's what you're supposed to do. But they play out. Go back to the left-hand side. Well, you gotta be brave, man. You gotta step out. You can't play a 3-back in the Premier League if your center backs aren't willing to step out. Not the center back, but the left center back and that right center back need to be able to follow those 10 position players, because the fullbacks covering the wide players, they need to be able to cover those 10s, even if they have to step all the way up into the other team's half. Like, you gotta do it. Are they making a substitutions? So Leverkusen are making subs. 2 subs. What a bunch of weirdos. What have we played like? Well, Hammered. A mixed bag, honestly. There's spurts where we look really good, really smooth and silky, and then there's spurts where we pass the ball straight to the opponent right in front of us. There's spurts where we dominate a player and win the ball easily, and there's spurts where we miss a tackle and they get into dangerous areas. I would say pretty back and forth. We dominated a little bit more in the first half than the second half. But I mean, you can definitely tell like some of these players look really good. I also, sorry, the dog's snoring. And that's probably going to change. Outside of that, it looks like Cho and Murillo need to get on a workout plan because they both look out of shape. Leverkusen throw in ball. Ooh, Cali almost got there for that. Jeez. Ball played back. We are pressing. We are pressing. Go, Taiwo. Go, Taiwo. There we go, Taiwo. That's not ref. That's not a foul, bro. Taiwo clearly got the ball. Ref. 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 Let me see this. Dude, come on. Dude. Okay. Okay. 11,000 people in the stands? Is that what that says? That's what attendance is? 11,000? Why are we wasting time? It's a preseason game. Why are you time wasting in preseason? What a bunch of weirdos. What happened there? Why does the camera keep cutting away to some bullshit that's happening somewhere else when the game is being played? Whoever's in charge of these broadcasts needs to be fired. It just keeps happening. It's ridiculous. Now Jair Cunha is writhing on the floor, and I have no idea why. Because the camera was following some random lady in the stands exiting the stadium. They best get up to speed for Leeds. Yeah, I mean, they have one more preseason game. One. I don't. I don't think they're going to be fit in time for the season to start. Well, I don't think. I think most of them will be, but like Murillo, Cho, I don't think they'll be ready. They're gonna have to play into shape, which is kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Trying to see if there's anybody I recognize in the stands. Oh, Cunha's back up on his feet. Luckily, nothing serious. Ooh, he's got a nasty bruise on his cheek. Holy shit. Fuck happened there? I wish I knew. I wish I knew what happened. I wish. Like, they can't even show a replay because the cameraman was pointing at something else. But he got a nasty cut on his cheek now. Oof. Oh, here come Leverkusen in the box. Checks inside. Tries to go back. McAtee with a nice cutout. Kicks the ball out long. Taiwo tries to win it. Can't control it. Leverkusen back on the ball. So Hamry. I need to be better for Leeds. Yeah. Leverkusen playing out to the right. Cho having to track back. I tell you what, man, this game's gone down to like a snail's pace. Leverkusen, ooh, nice ball between the lines. Unfortunately, can't turn with it. Plays it back. Now the ball's being cycled out to the left. Oh, player cuts inside. Not very good control there. Out to the right. Plays the ball down the line. Luca Net's coming out down the cross. Cross! Abbott able to clear it with his head. Shot from the edge of the box and over the bar. I swear that same guy has shot like 4 or 5 times, and it's like not even close to being on target. Maybe drawing leads in the cup might be a blessing as it's another competitive match for fitness. I would like to think we are competing in the Carabao Cup. I'd be kind of suck if we go out in our first round in the cup. I mean, I definitely think we can beat Leeds. We just got to figure it out. Ball over the top. Yates cut it out with a nice header. Ball one. Here comes McAtee. Nice ball played into Taiwo. Taiwo driving down the left-hand side. Come on, Taiwo. Come on, Taiwo. Taiwo cuts it out to Cho. Cho waiting. Oh, Cho, why you go back, bro? You went back like 20 yards, bro. Cho in the channel. Luca Nets can't get to the byline. Cuts it back. Plays it back to Cho. Cho, cross it. Cho, cross it. Crosses in back post. Moreira puts it back in. Cali. Ooh. Just wide. Jesus Christ. Cali window looks so good. Moreira not looking bad either. We might not need a backup right wing back. Might be fine with Moreira. I think. I don't know, man. I think probably do need a striker. Probably do. If we're gonna play this formation, probably need a striker. Ball played over top. Yates wins it. McAtee out to Luca Nets. Nets down the line. Nice ball. Is Cho gonna be able to get there? Of course not. Looks like a freaking turtle when he runs. Pressing. We are. We cannot press this game. Like, we just can't do it. Like, it's kind of embarrassing. Anyways, ball play between the lines. Ooh, almost gets cuts out by Dominguez, but Leverkusen able to retain the ball. Playing out to the left. Moreira pressing. Ball goes back to the center back. Ball played long to the left side. I'm pretty sure that's offside, but Victor's even able to collect it, so it doesn't even matter. Cunha. Yates. Abbott. Victor. Punts it long to the right. Moreira wins the header, surprisingly enough. McAtee able to bring it down, gets clipped, and that should be a foul. Yes, it is a foul. Quickly taken, goes to Yates, Cunha, McAtee, Yates, Abbott, pops the ball over the top. Nicely done to Calimundo, who's got acres of space. Come on, Cali, take him on. 1v1. Ooh, gets tripped up. That is a foul. Glasner will sort it out. He's a born winner. I think so. I think he'll sort you out, or you will be sorted out, if you know what I mean. Just look at Bakwa and look at Benden. They are very much sorted out. I'm really liking Moreira, Cunha, Nets, and Mecca. McAtee? You talking about McAtee? It's MCATTEE. McAtee. Yeah, I like it too. I like him a lot. I think Cunha just had a bad spell. I really do. I think because Cunha every time he played outside of that one game, he's looked pretty good. Ooh, nice ball in. Ooh, headed on by Cali window for the goal. Cali with a little bit of a kiss from the ball from who was that? I think it was McAtee. McAtee, free kick in. Cali window just kisses it along. Ball goes in. It is 2-1. Back to winning ways for Forest. I think that'll probably be it. It is the 90-plus minute. Probably going to be game right there. Cali finishing off what I think has been an excellent game. He's actually been excellent all season. I keep talking about him because he's been so good. And I'm glad that he gets rewarded with a goal. I think he's going to become more and more involved as the season goes along. Maybe even at some point being the starter. It is raining outside now. It is raining. Yes, goal, Rafael. Calimundo. Maca equals McAtee is just a nickname. I've never heard that. Maca? Maca? Maca. I mean, I can see why. I can definitely see why. What's the foul? So apparently Dominguez did a foul, and now Leverkusen are going to have a free kick in almost the exact same spot that we just took our free kick from, just on the flip side of the pitch. And hopefully they don't score from this because everybody's up for them. Come on, guys. Let's head this clear. Let's get this clear. Come on. Ball's in. Back post. Ooh. Over. Looks like Yates cleared it. Yep. Yates able to get his head to it. Is that game? Yep. That is game. We win, boys. Back to winning ways. Went 4 games in a row without a win. Back to winning ways against Leverkusen. Definitely some things I think we need to still work on. Definitely. But I mean, Calimundo, Jesus, man. How is this guy not pushing for a starting spot? Got to keep ball, give him some time. I think people don't understand Marinakis very well. They just see the 4 managers we had last season, and they think that he just changes managers willy-nilly. That is not the Marinakis that we know. Marinakis we know is and can and will stick loyally to managers. I mean, just look at Cooper. We stuck with what was that one guy before Cooper? Not the shit. I can't remember his name. But it's not like he's got a history of just yanking managers, like 4 managers in a season. Like that wasn't a what's it called? Out of context season. But yeah. Got to keep Callie, give him some game time. I think so. He's looked absolutely sensational. I think Taiwo has a shout to start, especially with Wood injured. I think Taiwo could possibly be better than Igor Jesus in this system. Team got to learn how to score goals. I think we'll score a good amount of goals this season. The real trick is getting above 50. If you can get above 50, then you're good. If you're below 50, you're kind of struggling to score. I think if we play Cali Mwindo and Morgan Gibbs White, I think we're going to see a lot of goals. You got Ndoye as well. I think Ndoye is going to have a better season. I'm starting to be more and more concerned with the striker position. I don't think Jesus is a out and out striker, and it kind of just doesn't feel like he's the answer. I feel like Taiwo has looked better than him in this system so far. So A team, sorry. Oh, you mean the first string's got to learn to score more goals? Yeah, the first string just looks a little discombobulated. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it's like a lack of, like what I was saying before, a lack of like intensity because they're the first string. Maybe they don't put in like that extra 5 to 10%. But I mean, if it was up to me, my starting 3 would probably be MGW, but Ndoye's look good too. I don't know, man. It's a good headache to have. I'll tell you that much. Good headache to have. Jesus is not a 9. He should play alongside MGW. But that's my thing is like, I feel like we get the best out of Jesus if we play like a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1 where he could play off of a striker. But the fact that we're asking him to play out and out striker, I just don't think it's going to work. Like I just don't see a world where he's scoring 15 goals, which is what you need from a starting striker in the Premier League. Or not what you need, but what you really, really want. You want at least double-digit goals. I just don't see that happening. So I think it's becoming an issue. I mean, we're playing the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-4-2. I think you would see a lot better Jesus. I think you'd see a 12-goal season Jesus. But with this system, I can't see it. I can't see him scoring double-digit goals. I can't. Catch you later. I'll wave on Sunday. I'll be one in the red shirt. Thanks, John. I'll be looking for you, man. They showed a lot of the stands, so I mean they even cut coverage for looking at the stands. But good luck, man. Stay safe. Make sure you stay cool. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna call it. I gotta go make a clip of what I was talking about at the beginning of the watch along. I mean, if it's retracted, I'll give you a chance to put the message back in. But for me, tomorrow we'll be releasing the video I promised about the pundits. I took all the top 30 pundits and reporters I used for my transfer news. I made a tier list of who is reliable, who is unreliable, and who is basically on fraud watch, is absolutely trash when it comes to sourcing. So I made a tier list for that. That'll be out tomorrow. Friday will be my FPL review. I put out the video last Friday talking about my FPL team. It should be like really short video. There's not much that changed, but we'll just go through it again real quick. And then we'll have the watch long on Sunday. Some point next week, I'm going to be putting out my prediction for the Premier League, who I think where everyone's going to finish. I think there are going to be a couple surprises in there, and unfortunately, a couple of kind of predictable outcomes for certain teams. If it's our stickers or Delap Solanke, I'd rather stick with our three. I think Delap could really thrive in the Glasner system. I really do. I think Solanke, I don't rate him. I think he's shit. But Delap, I think, could have a really good shot of being great. I like Igor Jesus. That's the part that sucks and the part that hurts is I love Igor Jesus. It's just I don't think he works. Not in the Premier League. Not like you saw in Europe. He has the physicality to do it, but in the Premier League, I just don't see it, and that sucks, man. That sucks a lot. But yeah, anyway, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe on your way out. I did see American Turkey subscribe. I don't know why I was like 40 minutes late on the alert, but thank you, appreciate it. Likes don't really like do anything. What it does is it kind of helps the algorithm put out the video for more views. And if you ever wonder what YouTubers like get their revenue off of, it's views. I'm not monetized, so I don't give a crap about any of that. But if you were wondering, Nets the most underrated player at the club by a country mile. I don't think so, Jamie. I think he's rated by a lot of people. Like I rate him. I think the reason he's not starting is because Nico Williams and Ola Aina are so good. Especially, most importantly, defensively. I think Luka Nets does have some trouble defending. He'll get better. He will. Glasner will make him better, but he's just not there yet when it comes to defending. Like I said before, if Ola Aina gets injured or even plays out of form, I think you could see Luka Nets and Nico Williams realistically playing and starting. It isn't views, it's watch hours. So it's watch hours for qualifying for the partnership program, but when it comes to revenue, it is views per video. Thank you, Jamie Doran, for subscribing. Hey, the alert popped up. Look at that. Also, just subscribed, legend, loving the content. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I like doing this, man. It's fun to me. Like all of this, the entire experience, the entire journey has been very fun. I have zero regrets. The anime overflow, no, it isn't. Okay. But yeah, I'll do it for as long as I enjoy it, man. I'm pretty sure I'm probably not gonna monetize just because I hate ads. Like I'd be watching some of these like live streams and the shit be playing ads because I don't have premium YouTube. Like screw premium YouTube. Screw it. But yeah. So that's it for me. Hope you guys have a good day, good night, whatever it may be. That's a dub in the books. We play Brest on Sunday. Make sure it's a nice full game. That's it for me. Come on, you Reds.